Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about cyclotron for NEET and JEE. Okay, what is cyclotron? Cyclotron is a charge accelerator. What is the setup? It consists of two metallic discs, hollow metallic discs. Through that metallic disc, the charge particle is to be revolved. Okay, so here in between the metallic disc there is an electric field is to be there. This electric field is to be provided by an oscillator. Okay, then next there is a magnetic field is there that is acting perpendicular to the disc. Okay, that means if you take it as a charge particle here, what will be happen? If you take it as a positive charge particle here, what will be happen? If it is to be initially it is to be positive, it is to be experience a force. Okay, due to this force, what will be happen? If it will be moves like this towards this, okay, here it will be what? There is a force is to be experienced by the magnetic field. That means what happen? This charge particle is moves like this and like this, like this, like this, and like this. It will be revolved and finally it will be comes out through this exit port. Okay, finally it will be comes out from this exit port. Okay, then listen here, each time this charge particle is moves in an electric field, it is to be accelerated, because if a charge particle is moved in an electric field, it will experience a force, so that it will be accelerated. Okay, so based on that we will get an accelerated charge particle. Okay, then what is the working principle? Working principle is frequency of revolution is independent of the energy. Frequency of revolution of the charge particle is independent of the energy. That is the working principle of the cyclotron. Okay, then what is the cyclotron frequency? Cyclotron frequency mu z is equal to what you will get? Cyclotron frequency is equal to QB divided by 2 pi m. You see this in that there is no velocity time. Okay, there is no velocity time. So we can say that it is independent. The frequency is independent of the energy. Okay, clear? Then so each time it is to be passing through the electric field, it will be accelerated. So what is the velocity of the charge particle coming out from the exit port? The velocity formula is QBR divided by m. You have to remember this formula. Okay, what about the kinetic energy of the charge particle coming out from the cyclotron? That is to be, you have to remember, is q square b square r square divided by 2m. Okay, this is the kinetic energy formula, this is the velocity formula, this is the cyclotron frequency formula. Okay, then so if I will apply V volt, if I will apply V volt and the charge particle Q is to be moving, so if a charge particle is accelerated by a V volt, what happens? It will get a kinetic energy. That kinetic energy is equal to what? QV. So if the charge particle is one time crossing the electric field, how much kinetic energy it will get? QV. Okay, again will comes, again QV will get. Okay, so in one revolution, if a charge particle is to be completed, 2 times it is crossing the electric field, so it will get a kinetic energy of 2 QV. Okay, if it will cross n revolution, that means n frequency. So what about the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is to be how much? Kinetic energy is equal to 2n QV. Okay, QV. Okay, then n frequency. Frequency means number of revolution per second. Okay, that means if it is AC to understand, if n revolution, n revolution, the kinetic energy, the maximum kinetic energy is equal to how much? 2 nqv. Okay, clear? Okay, this is the thing. Okay, then this device is a very simple construction. This is the basic. If a charge particle is moving in an electric field, it will be accelerated. So the kinetic energy will get a qv. Okay, so by using this magnet field, what happened? It will again has to return to the electric field. Okay, this in between the magnet field is applied. They are making the charge particle again make to passes through this electric field. Okay, and this voltage source is to be a alternating voltage source because each time has to interchange the sign. Then only properly, if the charge particle is coming this side, this sign will be changes to opposite. Then only again it will become through like this. Okay, this is about a cyclotron. Okay, now we will see the type 1 problem. What is the type 1? An electron of mass m accelerated in a potential difference V enters in a uniform magnetic field B perpendicular to the path radius is. What is the radius? Okay, what they are to be told? An electron is accelerated by a potential difference V. It is enters into a uniform magnetic field perpendicular to it. What is the radius of the electron? Okay, we will see it. So, if an electron is to be accelerated in a potential difference, how much is the kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is equal to qv. Here, E is equal to electron, so equal to EV. That is the kinetic energy. Okay, clear? Okay, then. Okay, next what they are given. This charge electron is to be goes in a perpendicular magnetic field. If a charge particle moves in a magnetic field, what happen? It will be experience a force. Here it is perpendicular, so the force is to be QVB, and this force make the charge particle moves in a circular path. So we can get this force is changes to what? Centripetal force mv square divided by r. So from this, what about the r? They are going to ask they are asking about the radius. So radius is equal to what? mv divided by qb you will get. Okay, but v potential difference related to that we need a formula. Okay, so from this is the kinetic energy K is equal to from kinetic energy is equal to EV. This kinetic energy formula half from v square is equal to EV. I am multiply and divide by m. Sorry, I am writing here. K is equal to EV. That is half m v square is equal to EV. Okay, multiply and divide by m. What you will get? You will get that is half into m into v square is equal to EV. Here m by m. Okay, so this I will write like this: mv square, that is all square, divided by 2m is equal to EV. And what is mv all square? That is EV into 2m, that is 2EVm. Okay, this is the mv square. Then what is our formula? That is mv divided by qb. Here the electron is to be moving, so EB. Okay, what about r square? R square is equal to mv square e square b square you will get. Okay, what is mv all square? This formula, that is 2EVm divided by e square b square. Okay, here e and e is to be cancelled, so what you will get? That is 2Vm divided by EB. Okay, EB square. This is the r square value. If I will take it out the r value, we will take the square root. Okay, this is the radius formula. Okay, this is about a type 1. Now we will see type 2. Maximum energy of neutron coming out of a cyclotron accelerator is 20 mega electron volt. Maximum energy of proton that can be obtained from the accelerator is. That means, what is the meaning of the question? They are given us a neutron coming out from a cyclotron having maximum energy 20 mega electron volt. From the same accelerator, if a proton is coming out, how much will be the energy? Okay, so the kinetic energy of the charged particle coming out from the cyclotron is Q square B square R square divided by 2 here. Okay, this is the formula. Okay, so what is mean by neutron? Neutron means H12. What about proton? Proton means H11. So what about the charge of the proton? Charge of the proton is Q is equal to E will be take. Okay. What about the charge of neutron? That is also E. If I will take the mass of the neutron I will be taken as capital M. What about the mass of the proton? Proton have only one nucleon. Here neutrons have two nucleons. So the mass of the proton become M by 2. Okay. So this I will be given. So here, what about the kinetic energy of the neutron? That is 20 mega electron volt. So 20 mega electron volt is equal to Q square B square R square. This is how much? For a neutron, this is E square B square R square by 2 into capital M. Okay, for a neutron. Okay, for the energy of the proton, energy of the proton, that is equal to what? E square B square R square divided by 2 into M is how much? That is M by 2. That is how much you will get? That is 2 into E square B square R square divided by 2 into capital. What is this? This value is 20 mega electron volt. So 2 into 20 mega electron volt. So how much you will get? That is, you will get it as 40 mega electron volt. Okay, that is the energy of the proton coming out from the accelerator. That is 40 mega electron volt. Okay, clear? That is about type 2. Now we will see about type 3. An alternating electric field of frequency V is applied across this radius R of a cyclotron operating magnetic field B used in the cyclotron, and kinetic energy is K of the proton beam produced is. Okay, so they given the different option for the magnetic field and the kinetic energy. So which is to be the best option for this case? What is the meaning they are given? They are given as what? There is an alternating electric field applied to a DC frequency is V. For a cyclotron, applied electric field frequency is equal to the cyclotron frequency, because the proper working of the cyclotron, that is necessary. Okay. Then next, radius is to be R and the operating magnetic field is B, and kinetic energy of the proton beam is to be accelerating. Okay. We will see this problem, how to solve it. What is the frequency of the cyclotron? That is, cyclotron frequency is the formula, that is V is equal to 2 QB divided by 2 pi M. QB divided by 2 pi M. Okay. From this I am going to find out B. What about B? B is equal to 2 pi M V divided by Q. Okay. Here the proton, for a proton, what about Q is equal to E. Okay. So this will get E. So any option is to be there like this. Okay. So here second and third option is to be similar. Okay, second and third option is to be similar. So we got a B, 2 pi M mu divided by E. Okay, next we will see what about the kinetic energy of the charged particle coming out from the cyclotron. The formula is Q square B square r square divided by 2m. B value already we got this formula and substituting here. So what you get? Q square r square by 2m into B value is this much, that is 2 pi mb m into mu divided by E all square. So what you get? This Q is how much? That Q is to be E square. Okay. So what you get? E square r square by 2m into 4 pi square m square b square divided by E square. What are the things you can cancel? This E square you can cancel. Then 2 and 4 you can cancel. Then what is remaining here? And m cancel. So what is remaining? That is 2 here and pi square is there. Then m is there. Next what is there? M v square r square. This is the kinetic energy formula. You check it. Which option? In the third option it is to be matching. That is 2 pi square m v square r square. Okay. So which is the correct option? That is the third one is the correct option. Okay. That is about the type